I had an agreement with a colleague that I would say yes to any stretch opportunities that were offered to me. And then I was offered to take a seat on the board with the Women's Foundation. And I felt like that was another one of these occasions where I really needed to lean in and say yes. I started my career in audit at EY, and then I went on to learning and development. And from there, I moved to Morgan Stanley, where I eventually ended up leading the diversity and inclusion strategy for the Asia region. 30 years in a corporate role has really exposed me to some of the challenges of working in business. So it's a demanding world, but that comes with a lot of pressure. And people in minority and underrepresented groups really feel that pressure. So I decided I wanted to change and to have an impact in a different space. So I went back to university. I did a diploma in psychology, and I am now enrolled at the University of Hong Kong, where I'm doing a Master's of Social Science in Counselling. So I first started to work with the Women's Foundation when I was leading D&I at Morgan Stanley. And I became a mentor on the Women's Foundation's mentoring program. And from there, I went on to co-chair a number of steering committees and do quite a bit more work with the foundation. And I remember somebody saying to me at some point that instead of stepping outside your comfort zone, which can feel a little bit awkward, instead just push the boundaries of your comfort zone. And so this invitation from the Women's Foundation to join their board felt like exactly such an occasion where I should push and say yes. Women's representation on boards is a really stubborn issue. A lot of work has gone into it by companies and by regulators like the Hong Kong Exchange. The Women's Foundation have recently launched the Women to Watch platform, and that's a database of senior women leaders across the city, and it's an ideal resource for companies that are looking for senior women talent to join their boards at this stage. My path to the board of the Women's Foundation was really about integrating my professional expertise with my passion for the work that the foundation was doing. And it was also a little bit about pushing myself. So saying yes when I was offered that stretch opportunity. So I would say to anyone who's looking to take up a position on a board, start with something that really ignites your passion, something that excites you. Perhaps start with a nonprofit or a charity, something that aligns with your values, and then get involved. Because it's really important if you're going to give up the time, that it's something that you feel is really important to you.